بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Our lesson today is for the 6th grade, the second semester for English lessons, the book Weekend 6, unit number 3, lesson number 1. Our title for our lesson today is My School is Cool. My school is cool. Our objectives for today: we can ask a friend at least 3 questions in past and present simple. Also, we can answer some questions about our school. Okay, dear students, open your books, page 18, please. This is our lesson. It's unit number 3, My School is Cool, page number 18. Finding out time. Number 1, listen and practice. But before that, look at the pictures here. Look at the first picture. What can you see? Yes, a school. This is a school, and this is the name of the school on this sign. Look at picture number 2. Who are those? Those are the schoolboys. Look at picture number 3. What can you see here? Yes, different kinds of food. Look at picture number 4. You can see what? A school bus. What color is it? Yes, it's a big yellow bus. Look at picture 5. These are 2 schoolboys and they have a conversation. That's correct. Look at picture number 6. This is a clock. Can you tell me what time is it? Yes, it's 8:30. It's 8:30. Okay, that's good. Now listen and practice.
One,
What's the name of your school?
Bedrock Elementary School.
2,
How many students are there in your school?
About 1,000.
3,
Do you have school lunch at your school?
Yes, we do. Every day.
4,
Does your school have a school bus?
Yes, it does. It has a big yellow bus.
5,
Do you have a school uniform?
Yes, we do.
6,
What time does your school start?
It starts at 8:30.
Okay, so you listen to 2 schoolboys and they are asking questions and answering them. In picture number 1, he said, "What's the name of your school?" He said, "Bedrock Elementary School." This is the name of his school. In picture number 2, he asked about what? The number of the students. How many students are there in your school? Okay, and he said, "We have 500 students in our school." In number 3, he said, "Do you have a lunch at your school?" Yes, we do, every day. Number 4, "Does your school have a school bus?" He said, "Yes, it does. It has a big yellow bus." In number 5, he said, "Do you have a school uniform?" He said, Yes, we do." In number 6, he said, "What time does your school start?" He said, "It starts at 8:30. Okay, now we will look to the
1.
What's the name of your school?
okay. In number 1, he asked about the name. In number 2, he used how many. And you know how many is a question we ask, okay, when we want to know the number of anything. For example, how many apples do you have? How many cats do you have? How many eggs are there in the fridge? So we use how many to ask about the number of something. How many students? He said, how many students? This is the teacher, and these are the students. These are 3 students in this picture. But in the question, when he asked his friend, how many students are there in your school? He said, yeah, we have about 1,000 students. Number 3, he said, do you have school lunch at your school? Lunch. Lunch, it means a meal that we have in the afternoon. So he said, do you have school lunch at your school? Sometimes, okay, in some countries, they have lunch at schools. But here in Saudi Arabia, we start early in the morning and we go home at 1 o'clock. So we do not have lunch at school. So lunch, it means a meal that we have in the afternoon. In number 4, he said, does your school have a school bus? He said, yes, it does. And this is the meaning of school bus. Okay, in number 5, we have a new word, uniform. Uniform, it means the clothes that we are wearing when we go school. When we go to school, in Saudi Arabia for girls, we have a white shirt and a pink dress. So this is the meaning of uniform. And number 6, he said, what time does your school start? Okay, he said it starts at 8:30. Now, number 2, practice in pairs and change the information. So we will practice the same questions, but we will change the answers. Number 1, what's the name of your school? Can you ask a friend or can you ask yourself, what's the name of your school? Yes. For example, we will say Little Rock Elementary School or the First Elementary School. So you will mention what? The name of your school. In number 2, how many students are there in your school? How many students are there in your school? It's about 1,000 or 500 or 100. And if you don't know, you can say, I don't know. I don't know. Number 3, do you have a school lunch at your school? Do you have lunch at your school? Yes, you can answer with, no, we don't. We bring our own. So no, we don't. We bring our own. Question number 4. Does your school have a school bus? Ask yourself, does your school have a school bus? Okay, we can answer with, yes, it does, or no, it doesn't. Does your school have a school bus? Yes, it does. For example, it has a big yellow bus. Or you can answer with, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Number 5. Do you have a school uniform? Do you have a school uniform? Yes, we do. Or no, we don't. I think for the girls, they will say, yes, we do. But for the boys, okay, you can answer with, no, we don't. In number 6, what time does your school start? What time does your school start? It starts at 7 o'clock. It starts at 7:30. It starts at 8 o'clock. Or we can say it starts at 8:30. Okay. Now we will move to the second section of our lesson. Please open your book, page 20. We will take this grammar in action. Listen and chant which plus present and past tense. Okay, but first we have to discuss the pictures. Look at the first picture. What does he do? Yes, he has a book and a calculator. So maybe he studies math. In picture number 2, we have 2 boys playing a football. Picture number 3. They are boys with number 6. That means they are in grade 6 in elementary school. This is number 5. So the 5th grade of elementary school. And here in this picture, these are 3 boys and they are in somewhere. And here, the same 3 boys, but in another place. Okay, let's move and listen to this chant.
One. Which subject do you like most this year?
This year, I like math.
2. Which subject did you like most last year?
Last year, I liked PE.
3. Which grade are you in this year?
This year, I am in the 6th grade.
4. Which grade were you in last year?
Last year, I was in the 5th grade.
5. Which city do you live in?
We live in Najran.
6. Which city did you and your parents go to last year?
Last year, we went to Riyadh.
Okay. When we listen to the chant, we recognize that it's considered questions, answers. We have how many questions in this chant? Yes, we have 6 questions and 6 answers. And these questions match these pictures. In number 1, he said, which subject do you like most this year? Which subject do you like most this year? He said, this year I like math. In number 2, which subject did you like most last year? Last year I liked PE. Question number 3, which grade are you in this year? This year I am in the 6th grade. Question number 4, which grade were you in last year? Last year I was in the 5th grade. Question number 5. Which city do you live in? We live in Najran. Number 6. Which city did you and your parents go to last year? Last year, we went to Riyadh. So in these questions, we have two types of questions. Questions with which in present time or present tense, and which questions with past tense. We will know more about it in the coming few minutes. Okay, we will discuss the new vocabulary in this chant. In the first question, he said, which subject do you like most this year? Subject. Subjects. What are the subjects that we have in school? It's like math, and also the subject is such as science, social studies is one of the subjects that we have in school, and also we have arts. So these are examples of the word subjects. So which subject do you like most this year? Which subject do you like most this year? Is it math or science or social studies or arts? Math is when we learn about numbers, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, calculators, numbers. So this is math. Science, when we do a lot of experiments, when we study about humans, animals, plants, this is science. Social studies, when we study about the human history, geography, so these are social studies. Art is when we draw, color, just a minute. Okay. So as I said, art is like when we draw or color. So which subject do you like most this year? He said, this year I like math. This year I like math, as you said, or as you see here in this picture. But in the second question, which subject did you like most last year? Not this year, last year. Which subject did you like most last year? He said, last year I liked PE. PE, it means physical exercise. When you play football, when you run, when you jump, this is physical exercise, PE. We will move to the third and fourth question. We have a new vocab, which is grade. Which grade are you in this year? Which grade are you in this year? Which grade were you in last year? Which grade were you in last year? So what's the meaning of grade? Look at this table. Here we have 1441. It means this year. You are 12 years old and you are in the 6th grade. Grade. Last year was 1440 and you were 11 years old. So you were in the 5th grade. You were in the 5th grade. So grade means your class this year. Which grade are you in this year? This year I am in the 6th grade. Number 4. Which grade were you in last year? Last year I was in the 5th grade. Okay. City. Number 5 and 6 have a word city. Which city do you live in? What's the meaning of city? It's like Riyadh city, Jeddah, Mecca, Taif, and etc. So city. Which city do you and your parents go to last year? Last year we went to Riyadh. So here we use the word city in the question to ask about the place that you live in or the place that you were and your parents go to last year. In number 5 he said we live in Najran. Najran is the city. And in number 6 he said which city did you and your parents go to last year? Last year we went to Riyadh. Okay. We will discuss now the grammar. We will talk about questions in the present simple. How to form a question in the present simple by using the WH word which. Which subject, which grade, which city. So we use the word WH, which, when we want to choose a certain answer. Which subject, it means choose one subject that you like most. Which grade are you in? It means choose a grade, okay, your grade or your class. And which city, it means, okay, that you will choose the city that you live or you were in the past. So we will write the WH word. Then in the present simple we need the verb to do as a helping verb because we have no be verb, okay, in these questions. So which subject or grade or city do you? You here is a subject. Which subject do you like most? So we use the helping verb do and the main verb like, live, go in the infinitive form without any addition. So which subject do you like most? Which grade, okay, or which city do you live in? Or which city do you go to? So when we talk about present, we need a helping verb which is do when we have the subject you. This is about the present. When we talk about the past simple, we need also a helping verb, but it is not do, it's did. Which subject did you like most? Which city did you live in? Which city did you go to last year? So did is a helping verb when we ask about questions in the past. Do is the helping verb in the present tense. So we have do and did. For the answers in the present, we use just like. We don't need any helping verb. But in question number 2, which subject did you like most last year? This is past, not present. So we should add ed to the verb. Last year I liked, because we have did here. It's about the past. But here we have do, because it's present. And the verb is in the infinitive form of the verb like, like, liked. In number 3 and 4, we do not use do or did because we have the verb to be, are, am, or were, and was. So we do not need a helping verb because we have the be verb in the questions and in the sentences. Okay. So this is present simple and this is past simple. The questions, okay, like which subject do you like most this year? Do, because it's present. In the past simple, which subject did you like most last year? Which grade are you in this year? This is present. And the past of it is where. Which city did you live in? Which city did you and your parents go to last year? So do, in the past, we will change it into did. Are in the present, we will change it into where. Do, we will change it into did. Do, did, this is present, past. Are, where. Like, liked. Go, went. Thank you for listening, and I hope you, that you enjoy your time with us today. Thank you.